Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Personality Turtle.
Because I got something to say.
I'm Artie, and today we're going to be looking at miscellaneous polls on Personality Database.
Good.
This poll is so miscellaneous and random that I don't think it's fair to even get you guys to guess,
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
because they're so obscure and some of them are really it's really subjective what you would even type that anyways.
you know I'm a Caucasian because I'm crazy.
So I'm not even going to bother. We're just going to have a look at these random polls because this miscellaneous polls section is so random.
Good.
The categories that are categorized in the polls section are already random. It's like the types that are most liked in superhero movies and foods if they were polls. What type is an apple? So miscellaneous is even more miscellaneous than that. So let's just go through and have a look at them and have a giggle together. Because I think some of these are going to be really weird. And because I don't really have the time to curate each of the 16 personalities before work today. See, trust me and ENFP, I need to be under pressure to create content and get on the move. So usually a lot of my videos I film right before work so that I know I have to get ready for work anyway, so it's not enough for me to get my hair did. Do you guys like my hair? Leave a comment below if you think my new haircut is cute. I think it looks good. Everyone at work said it was nice the other day, unless they were just lying. What does that mean? Are they all gonna fire me? Ah!
But okay then.
The favourite type is ENTP.
But okay then.
Alright, whatever. We know, we get it. The type that you would like to be if not your own type. ENTJ. Fair.
Look at my ring. What does that tell you?
Bitch.
But okay then.
I want money. Third most likely type to clean up the useless polls in this poll section. Third most likely type is INTP. See, I told you it was going to get random, guys. That's bizarre. Stereotype that's not your type, but you act a lot like ENTP. I reckon a lot of people think they're cooler and crazier and zanier than they are. So of course people think they're ENTPs. You're not an ENTP. Fuck off. ENFP, stereotype you think you were in your childhood. That makes sense because we're quite childish in nature. And when you're a child, you act like a child. You know, things seem limitless before, adulthood smashes you into the ground like a fucking sledgehammer. The SI DOMs and stuff start to clog their brain with SI garbage and they start to be more adult-like. ENFPs just we have an endless supply of authenticity and curiosity. And ease are flowing. So we don't really grow up. Neither do ENTPs, really.
I think I want to tell the people out there at all.
I want to tell the people out there, suck my dick. And I know you think because I'm a woman I don't have a dick, but I have a pink dildo in my dick.
INFP, stereotype you think you were in your teenage phase. Yeah, we were all, emotional brats when we were teenagers, weren't we? I love my INFPs. Yes, it's so cute, I just want to noogie you all. Just want to rub your little head. Best functional stack plus Enneagram combination. ENTJ 3W4. Okay, I don't know if an ENTJ needs more work ethic.
Can I lie? Can I fucking lie?
So being a dominant 3 Enneagram, ENTJ would be ouch. I think, yeah. I don't know. I guess that could work. An ENTJ with wing 4 sounds nice because, coming up with all that willpower and work ethic of an ENTJ, creating something unique and cool and functional, that'd be awesome. Where's the lie? I'm an ENFP 3W4, and I think the 3-4, as an ENFP with strong values and emotional attachments to things, being 3W4 is I'm going to dig myself into an early grave trying to be successful and trying to make something of myself. But I want it to be unique and cool and unlike anything people have seen before, which is so impossible almost as a 4. to be successful and unique, it's like, wow, you're either going to be the next best, I'm either going to be a billionaire who has something incredible like Facebook, or it's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? So that's where the ENFP doubt is coming into it. It's like 3W4s are such a contradiction, because it's like, you can't be successful and unique. You know, you have to be somewhat of a hack, right? To make it. You can't be entirely authentic and successful, because authenticity is not being relatable. It's just being you and not giving a shit about anything around you and what other people think or do. And that's not very FE, and that's not welcoming and thinking about others. So an ENTJ 3W4 sounds like a hell. I don't understand how that's the best functional stack. Moving on. Coldest FE user. ISTP. Yeah. Their connection with others is they like being a part of the community and they support the community, but not directly, and they don't like to show it. Yep. I agree. ISTP. Think Shrek and how he's a big softie on the inside, but he doesn't want anyone in his fucking swamp. He does, but don't make him be a part of the swamp.
Thank you.
Just fuck off and let him do his swamp thing. You know? That was a terrible analogy. Favorite type in fiction, ENTP. ENTPs are psychos. You know? They make storytelling exciting. Least common mistype. Wow. Okay, ESFPs. Can we look at the image? That they use to roast the ESFPs with this? Easy read? Like an ESFP is an easy... Well, they do stand out. Like, if you see an ESFP, I'd argue that ESFPs and ENFPs... No, yeah. ESFPs are definitely, they stand out. Like, they quite physically and literally stand out. They are they're shaking tambourines and shit.
Okay, whatever that means.
You know what I mean? Like, chill out. But don't, because you're fascinating and hilarious to watch. But fucking chill out. You know you're an ESFP if you're an ESFP. I think ESFPs are probably the only type that doesn't confuse themselves for other stuff. I think ENFPs and ESFPs kind of inherently understand who they are, but they don't at the same time. They don't know who they are and who they want to be. They know who they are, but they don't know who they want to be. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? They're not likely. How the fuck? An ESFP or an ENFP knows they're not an ENTJ or an INTJ or an INFP or an ESFJ. You know what I mean? Like we just get it. But the others are like, what if though? You know, our what ifs aren't with ourselves, it's with everything around us. ENFJ, least stereotyped. So funny, ENFJs are there, but they're not. When I think of the two, ESFJs are the least liked because they're just so... ESFJs are just so wholesome.
I love you.
No, I'm being facetious. They're not. They are, but then... ESFJs, just stop being nosy. ENFJs are like that too, but they have intuition to guide them to where their nosiness is wanted, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like they have an eye to help them find the place where their FE is going to be useful. So they just slot into place and they're integral to like education and like places where they're useful. Whereas ESFJs are just like fucking bulls in a china shop trying to be with everyone and everything. They're just fucking everywhere like a plague. Whereas ENFJs just kind of intuitively know where they know who they are. They're drawn to that. Look, ESFJs are fine. I have had sweet ESFJ friends in the past, but y'all just don't know what's up sometimes. I'll do one more. INFJ, the most common mistype. Now, I don't get this one because...
Oh, it looks like we have some clowns who are desperate for airtime.
How could you possibly think you're an INFJ? Maybe that's the NE in me, being able to see patterns and stuff and be like, no, there's enough things that I can rule out to know that I'm not an INFJ. I don't see... And also, as an ENFP, apparently we have a problem with not immediately recognizing that others don't observe things so intricately as we do. Like, I can walk into a room and see the way people interacting with each other instantly and just know, oh, that person's not having it good with these people, but they're fine with those. Like, that stuff to me just comes intuitively, obviously. Extrovert intuition. And I would never look at an INFJ, read the examples of an INFJ and be like, yeah, that's me. INFJs are so whimsical and direct. Maybe because maybe because introverted intuition is such a contrast for me that I could never think of myself as I don't think you would ever see ENFPs or ENTPs, the NE DOMs, confusing themselves for NI DOMs, and vice versa. I don't think INTJs or INFJs would ever consider themselves NE DOMs. Maybe that's where I'm getting confused. And others who have NI in their stack, even somewhere, when they're feeling moody or they're at the top of their game or they've got a flow of things happening, then you could be like, yeah, my NI is killing it, like most INFJs naturally are at a base level. But I don't get why there's so much confusion around INFJs. Like, even when I'm doing research for these topics and for this channel, the stereotypes and the keywords that just blow up are obviously introverts first, because they want to learn about themselves and they're so sensitive to the world around them that they're trying to navigate it safely and whatever. So obviously introverts are high up there, but INFPs and INFJs, off the fucking charts, especially INTJs and INFJs. They are trying to find out so much about themselves. But I also think those search words are looked up a lot because other people are trying to understand them, because INFJs and INTJs do have really big impacts on the people and the communities that they're close to because of that introverted intuition, just knowing how to get shit done when they're in a flow state. So people find them to be very important, or something they need to get rid of, because I guess if you had an NI DOM or an NE DOM in your path, as a competitor, you'd want to get rid of us. But usually NE DOMs can dance around that and avoid it altogether in the first place. And NI DOM is kind of like a fucking train headed towards what it's headed towards, and you can't make them fucking budge. So I guess people try and figure them out so that they can avoid getting hit or try and stop the train. I don't know.
What's your favorite food?
Peeled.
Sorry, shit.
Okay, that's the end of this video. I've gone on for this for way too long. It's been 16 minutes. If you enjoyed it,
Good.
make sure you leave a like, and if you want to see more of these, then hit subscribe and the bell so that you get notified when I post videos. I hit 1,000 subs. I'm so proud of this channel and of you guys. There's going to be more videos like this. Sorry that there's going to be like less memes. There will be a period where I may have to private all of the memes on this channel just so that I can get the channel monetized, because if I don't get the channel monetized, it can't grow and it won't let me reach more people, because everyone knows that monetized channels get shown more to similar audiences. So sorry if I'm just gonna have to private a whole bunch of stuff that isn't like me basically commentarying on memes, and it's just meme compilations, but that'll only be temporarily until I get approved. So just, if you're freaking out because there's a bunch of TikTok memes that go missing, they're coming back. It's just, while I may even have to delete them and then re-upload them after I'm monetized, because YouTube took one look at my channel and went, this is just a shitty meme sharing channel that doesn't make any original content. So I'll have to fix that, but it'll only be temporary. I love you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Videos every week. Don't forget to subscribe.